Warp out complete. We're in the path of Nox Obscurus's anticipated route. Any further advance will have adverse effects on this solar system. Hence, this will be our final line of defense. All units, launch immediately.
Destination, Nox Obscurus. Calnus, engage! Damn it! We missed again? What's the problem?
Ask the tracking systems, not me! It doesn't matter how much new data we input. Their combat patterns change so fast, the systems just can't keep up.
Why? Isn't our ship like uber powerful now?
It doesn't matter how powerful ordnance is if it doesn't strike the target. Every one of our volleys is missing. The Phantom ship's evasive abilities are most exemplary.
I'm glad to hear you're impressed, but let's try and take at least one of them down, shall we? Even an elite pilot of my class would break out in a sweat with this many guns pointed at her.
I'm gonna go out there and blow them all away, okay? I may not be able to do much, but I'd like to help too. Now, how do you get outside again?
This doesn't look good at all.
Huh. Even I have to admit this is getting a little difficult.
That is recklessness, Mr. Aramat.
Shut up and watch.
Amazing.
What are you doing? Hurry up and move it. We'll be surrounded again.
What? Oh, yeah. Would you, Miria?
Roger. You did hit every target, but manual aiming? That's not just primitive, it's barbaric.
You people rely far too much on your machines.
Harsh criticism. But thanks to Mr. Aramat, a golden opportunity presents itself.
Can't argue with that. Now we can make a beeline straight for Nox Obscurus.
Aramat, you have weapons control.
Leave it to me.
Right. Calnus, continue forward. So this is the Black Planet feeding the missing procedure its energy. Nox Obscurus.
I don't know why, but looking at it makes me shiver.
Now that we've broken through their defenses, resistance should be light. Why not go ahead and take this all the way?
Yeah. We're setting down on the planet's pole.
Wait. Mr. Edge, look at this.
Huh? What's that?
Resistance is, not very light.
They're more serious about defending themselves than I would have thought.
This force is approximately double that which we faced earlier. It would seem that the missing procedure provides them with truly limitless military strength.
I told you I was death incarnate.
If we don't cut off their source, this will never end. Damn it! What are we supposed to do? Where did that attack come from?
Edge, look at this!
Is that an Eldarian ship?
Mr. Edge, we are being hailed.
Commander Kenny!
And Mr. Gagan, too!
Well, well. We haven't spoken since Eos, have we? We've all been through a great deal, but I'm pleased to see you well. Although, I suppose this is hardly the time for cheerful reunions.
I'm glad we could make it, Mr. Maverick.
Commander, why?
After we parted ways, we detected an unknown celestial body approaching our solar system. I couldn't help but imagine this sudden development was somehow connected to the information you supplied. And after coming all this way to see, it would appear my suspicions were correct. Allow us to join your fight.
We Eldarians may not be able to offer much, but we'll do what we can. Our friendship with Earth is important to us.
Mr. Gagan convinced the Eldarians to help, so that we might all discover the truth of this. We'll watch your back. Go, and do what you must.
Yes, sir. We will.
Incidentally, I don't see young Phase with you.
Phase is helping an Eldarian refugee ship, sir. I firmly believe he'll come back to us once his brethren's crisis is stabilized.
It seems my sending Phase along with you was a wise choice indeed. Please, take care of him.
Calnus, full speed! Engage!
Skyforce's pole. The course is clear.
Perfect! This is our chance! We're going to break through from above the pole! What the hell? The Cardianon ship... No, the pole is being sucked into the planet!
More precisely, the surface matter of Nox Obscurus is being drawn to the pole. You might liken it to a rise in the polar sea level. Concurrently, I am detecting a massive flow of energy to the pole.
What the hell?
Is that thing alive?
What the hell is that thing?
It's all squirmy, Kay.
Is that a dragon?
Looks like their final defense mechanism has activated.
It's an aggregation of energy so incredibly powerful it has physical substance. I cannot even calculate its strength.
Calnus! Emergency maneuvers! Get us out of that thing's way now!
Roger!
Are you entirely sure we're all right, sir?
Huh?
Commander Kenny and the Eldarian fleet are gone. The moon base is practically deserted. What if that strange celestial body attacks us? Perhaps we should have gone with them.
Huh. Don't be ridiculous. Going to the ass end of the solar system isn't a part of my job description. Leave the mindless fighting to you-know-who. Our fabulous and famous battle-tested hero. Hey, this isn't even cooked.
Hmm?
What happened?
If your order were a second later, boy, we'd be toast.
What's the status of our fleets?
I'll put it up now.
Nearly 40% of the combined Earth and Morphus fleets have been destroyed. The offensive capabilities of the remaining ships have been greatly reduced.
Raimi, hail the commander's ship.
Okay.
Earth Fleet, this is the Calnus! Please respond!
This is Coalition flagship. Repeat, this is the Coalition flagship.
Commander Kenny, can you hear me? This is Maverick! Edge Maverick!
Our communications are down. All units, regroup individually. Repeat, all
Commander!
units,
Commander Kenny!
individually.
Damn it!
Edge!
Don't just sit there, Edge! You want to get yourself killed?
Full power to engines! Vertical evasion, 12 o'clock!
Roger!
Who does he think he is, crashing the party so late? But it is reassuring having him here. Both of them. What happened to it?
That ship is all banged up, Kay.
That it is.
Yeah?
They fought on the front lines, didn't they? To protect the Eldarian refugee fleet from the Phantoms. There's no way they could have come out of that without a few scratches.
Miria.
Yo, sorry.
I see that you faced a rough battle, Mr. Crow.
So many Eldarians died right before my eyes. It was all because of my pathetic performance.
Don't beat yourself up.
Miria.
You've done more for them than anyone could have asked. Everyone knows it. Even I know how much you've done. So really, take it easy. You don't have to blame yourself.
Thank you, Miria.
In any case, I'm glad you're here, Crow. I'm really glad we get to work together again.
Edge.
We're in a little squeeze here. Help us out.
You got it. That's why I came.
Excellent. With you and FaZe here, we'll be able...
FaZe! That's right, FaZe! His chair belongs to Maddie now. There's nothing left but the floor, Kay. But I guess I can lend him half of my seat if I have to.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
Crow, what are you apologizing for?
I couldn't stop him. He left my ship saying he had to save his brethren. There was nothing I could do. Nothing at all.
What happened to him?
He watched the Eldarian ships getting shot down by the Phantoms, one after the other. And then he got on his soul and took off all by himself. He's probably...
Phases. No, that's impossible.
No way. Not Phase. No way. Phase.
Lim.
You and I both know that's not going to accomplish anything.
We can't afford to stop here. We'll just have to break into Nox Obscurus by force! Bacchus, how long until that thing has enough energy for a third shot?
I cannot calculate with complete accuracy. It could come at any time.
Even so, we have to go. We're not making it to the core unless we get past that thing. So that's how it is. Crow, cover us, will you?
Rushing into danger without much thought. That's just like you, Edge. But this isn't really the time or the place for that, is it?
But there's no other way!
I have a plan.
What?
Come on. Do you think I'd come out in this shape otherwise?
A plan? You have some way of getting rid of that thing?
Yeah, of course I do. So you just wait there and leave this to me.
Crow! What are you thinking?
Listen, Edge. You and I both know there's no way we'll get through that thing fair and square. So we're gonna have to cheat a little. The last and most important job this old bucket of bolts will ever have. I'm gonna use the Aquila as an anchor, fire up the warp engines, and reverse the graviton flow. It'll rip a black hole right in the middle of that thing. The poor bastard won't know what hit it. He'll get sucked right into himself.
You idiot! If you try that, you'll...
Idiot? Whatever happened to respect for your elders, huh?
This is no time for stupid jokes, Crow! Wait there! We'll catch up to you!
Don't! If you're my friend, just be quiet and see me off.
Crow!
I have a debt to repay. To the people who came with me because they believed in me. So let me go. Please. Best friends, huh?
Fine. Just do whatever you want.
Thank you, Edge. I leave the universe to you. I know you won't let me down. Huang, Ota, Joe, Eddie, Hero, Phase, everyone. See ya on the other side of the Star Ocean.
I have confirmed the annihilation of Nox Obscurus' defense mechanism. The status of the Aquila is unknown.
Edge. Edge.
All right. Let's go. Shields up, all directions! We'll storm Nox Obscurus through the breach in its pole! Calnus, engage!
Suffered severe damage. The durability of the Calnus has already reached its limit. Detaching all extraneous equipment and switching to atmospheric entry mode.
We may as well. This ship is no longer capable of attacking.
Just a bit more. Just a little bit more. Hang in there, Calnus! Don't let our friends' dying wishes go unanswered!
Doesn't make any sense.
What is it, girl?
Something seems to be blocking attacks directed at the Calnus, even though our shields are down.
What did you say?
We might just make it now.
Is this heaven?
No. Not with me around, it's not.
It looks like we somehow made it through alive.
I'm flying. I can fly.
You're not flying, you're just dizzy. Lim, are you okay?
I'm okay, Kay.
But what do you think that was, anyway?
It was my drawings.
What? Your drawings? Wait, you mean those scribbles you did?
They're not scribbles. They're drawings, Kay. I'm going to take a guess, but could it be that Lim's drawings acted together in some very complicated way to project a barrier symbol around us?
I can't believe they had such power.
Pretty good, huh?
Thank you, Calnus. Thank you for protecting all of us. And you too, Limmel. You really saved us.
Mr. Edge, I've made contact with EN2. They report there are to be no changes in the plan.
We install the transporter and usher in the reinforcements, right?
Yes. And then, we proceed to the core of Nox Obscurus.
Yeah. The moment of truth. Let's do this, people! Time to breach Nox Obscurus' core!
Stealth activated. Stealth activated. On the range.
It's not like I was holding back, but...
It seems like...
Now that's how it's done!
I'm even stronger than Faze, Kay.
detected!
Attack alert detected. This
Good
might
about
I long for a victory that I swear to use.
I can't stop yet. No.
I'm gonna get even stronger.
An enemy. There's my prey! Intruder detected!
I don't think we're getting any further!
I can't even hear you!
It's no good. We have to go back!
The whirlwind is only having an effect here at this point. I surmise that our destination, the core, lies beyond it.
So what, force our way through? That's crazy!
It's also our only choice.
Hey everyone! Check this out! It smells a little different over here.
Smells different?
I don't know how, but I think I will if we get closer.
Let's see.
This way!
There's my prey!
Edge. Isn't this...
Yeah, it's from his ship.
It must have happened when he got rid of that dragon. A section of the ship must have broken off and fallen to the surface.
It would seem that Mr. Crow has cleared a path for us, so we can proceed. He has come to our aid, not once, but twice.
He always was a meddlesome do-gooder.
I believe the odor that Miss Miracle perceived earlier must be issuing from the space ahead of us.
I'm amazed you were able to find such a faint scent in a place with so much wind. You're amazing, Mary.
My nose is well trained.
Oh dear, I suppose I'll never be able to escape you, will I?
Thank you, Miracle. Now we can walk the path Crow left for us.
Yeah.
So... this is where our travels come to an end.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'd just say it's a turning point. I'm going to find happiness I've no intention of letting my travels end in a place like this.
Yeah. This is where it begins. Without being bewitched by false evolution, without warping anyone's history, we're all going to travel forward, one step at a time, into a proper and rightful universe.
Yes. Yes, you're right. It's only just begun. After all, I want to walk together with you, Edge, in a universe where everyone can be happy.
Intruder detected!
We must seize on their control.
It's not like I was holding back, but...
I'm gonna get even stronger, Kay.
Intruder detected! Intruder detected!
Coward! getting warmed up. Bring them on. All right.
I swear to use this power.
This is perfect. I feel...
I'm gonna get even stronger, Kay.
Stay alert, people. It's not like I was holding back, but...
I swear to use this power.
This is perfect. I feel good.
There's my prey! I long for a victory that will...
All right. Now I'm feeling...
I'm even stronger than Faye's, Kay.
Thanks for the advantage!
It's not like I was holding back, but... Is this...
that? Rather an anti-climb.
This is perfect. I feel good.
I'm even stronger than Faye's, Kay.
have to hurry on ahead.
Doing it again.
Everyone in one piece?
What's this?
Are you what's supplying energy to the missing procedure?
You have come. You have come as I knew you must. You have come, not to bend knee before me, but with bloodied point of sword outstretched.
What the hell are you saying?
If you had only chosen to accept the new world that shall be fashioned, you should have been released from the clutches of a world of anguish and become one with me.
I'm asking you what the hell you're saying!
I am merely saying we stand in a state of opposition. I am the apostle of creation. I am he who governs the well-being of the phenomenon which you term the missing procedure.
So it is you, after all. You're the one feeding power to the missing procedure.
I merely serve to hasten the time of change. All is in accordance with the will of life.
What does that mean?
The missing procedure heeds the will of all life in the universe. Can you not understand it? Life desires change. So that feet no longer drag in the muddy earth. So that hands are no longer tainted by blood. So that hearts are no longer troubled by wrongdoing. Life longs for evolution, stability. I have heard that longing, and thus I am here. Yes, all is for the sake of the universe. All is for the sake of life in the universe.
There's no way life wants that! Life wants to walk on its own feet! Stretch out its own hands to take what it needs! What meaning can evolution have if it doesn't come from within?
Meaning? There is none. I wish to be the savior of all existence. To deliver life from the cruel fate it remains at the mercy of. That is all I desire.
Don't give me that crap! Why would a power that wants to save all existence kill people?
Our friends at the exploration base? Crow? FaZe?
All the warriors who participated in this operation. Earthlings, Eldarians, and Morphus.
And if one considers that the missing procedure is the cause of all this, even the Cardionaut could be considered a victim in the broadest sense of the word.
Eldar as well.
So, do you believe that is all that is at stake?
What?
Countless planets, countless lives beyond your ken have come and gone, unsaved. Do you believe this form of evolution you claim has meaning could have saved them? This universe is all too full of life that cannot be saved. Thus, I shall eradicate this universe.
Do you even get what you're saying? Do you realize how insane that is?
Insane? Why is that insane?
What?
In the new universe, life shall be one, but also all. No sadness, no pain, no fear of death. It is a world in which all may be saved. Truly the evolution that life desires.
That's no different from the Phantoms. You're saying those things are humanity's true, ideal evolution?
Exactly so. Hence I shall eradicate this universe. A universe that cannot be saved, must not be permitted to exist.
Mr. Edge, is this truly a Grigori? I sense a pattern of thought somehow different from those that have come before. He seems to express a desire, or perhaps more like a wish. But his words and actions run contrary to that wish.
You're going to destroy what you want to save? That's just wrong!
You will fight me then?
You said it yourself. We're in a state of opposition. We were born here on the backs of more people than I can count. Their lives, the universe they live in. We won't let you deny them. You will not be allowed to erase them!
So be it. Let us prove ourselves to one another. You who have made your way here step by step, and I who have managed to attain all the power I desire. Let us see whose path is correct!
Bring it on!
I am the mouthpiece of all life, all worlds, all existence.
This one stands. Here I come! Here I come! Let the fire
of my
now you'll see what I see!
No. If only it truly could be. So that's all you have? It seems I overestimated you altogether too much. You won't be able to save a single thing with that kind of power.
No way.
We didn't even scratch him?
This weakness of yours, I cannot bear to witness it any longer. No, I cannot even condone its existence.
Cut that out.
Damn it! I can't.
Please, don't disappoint me any further. Edge, Maverick.
How do you know my name? You can't be.
Cut that out, Kay.
Please!
No!
Mr. Phase!
Phase! What are you doing here? Wearing that weird outfit.
I see. So you managed to peer beyond my mask, did you? Limmel, I never imagined that you'd be the one to figure me out. When did you realize?
I always said that ugly cloak was wrong for you.
You knew all along.
Phase! Why are you doing this?
Do you think he's being controlled by the missing procedure?
No, Raimi, not at all. I stand here before you through my own free will. When I set out alone to protect my brethren, I learned of a wonderful, wonderful power. It was a grand power that would bestow dramatic evolution upon the universe. Yes, what you call the missing procedure. As I was bathed in its light, I saw a world in which all might be saved, beyond the barrier of evolution. If all things in the universe were to undergo this wonderful transformation equally, a world without sorrow would be born. None will lose their lives to meaningless rituals. None will have their homes wantonly stolen. None will destroy their own planet through ignorance. An eternal paradise, a land free from pain and sorrow. I've attained the power to fashion such a world. Is this not the very quintessence of evolution?
No! Evolution isn't something forced upon you by an external power! There's no value in that at all! Your evolution is just a glittering box with nothing inside it. We have to move ever forward, step by step, inch by inch, make our hearts worthy. Only then can we finally evolve. Yes, we may make mistakes from time to time, but that's the only way we can continue to live.
You were exactly the same, FaZe. You carried your aspirations and walked together with us.
Indeed. And who did that save in the end? For example, Edge. Do you remember this? This is the cloak I received back on Roke. A girl from the Black Tribe gave it to me. Her name was... I suppose I never had the chance to ask.
What are you trying to say?
Isn't it just wonderful that Sarah was saved?
What?
Every single member of the Black Tribe was slaughtered. Right in the place we saved her. Do you understand now, Edge? In this universe, there will always be those you cannot save. People whose names will remain unknown to us forever.
FaZe.
So I will create the universe anew. I will create a universe in which even those whose names and faces we do not know will find happiness. I entreat you all. Please, do not interfere with me. And one more thing. Never use the name
FaZe to refer to me again.
Edge!
It is time for evolution to continue.
Not Earth!
How can it have gotten so close?
Witness the rebirth of your world.
Stop!
The fools that sullied its surface shall cease to be, and it will forever remain a pure, beautiful blue.
Where are we?
It's weird. Everything's pitch black.
The composition of this place is completely alien to me. I imagine we've been confined in a different dimension.
How do we escape it?
Frankly, I can't even guess.
No. What about Earth? Earth is going to be... Mom and Dad, everyone, the Phantoms will kill them all.
Damn it! If we can't get out of here, Earth, the entire universe will be... What are we supposed to do? What's that light?
I don't see any light. Kay?
You sure you're not just seeing things?
Huh? Nobody else can see it? But that light... I feel like I know it. Let's go, people.
Where to? Do you have some method of escaping this dimension?
I don't really know, but still, I feel like I want to believe in this. So I need you all to believe in me. Please. Come on. right, nice job! I can't stop yet.
Your death cries shall serve to play a beautiful overture for the creation of a new universe.
The stronger they are, the harder they
them, my
fall.
servants.
All right, nice job! It's just a little farther, people. Just a little farther.
It's no good, Edge. None of us can see anything. Whatever this light is you're seeing, we're not seeing it.
What? Just look, right over there! It's faint, but it's shining. Huh? No. It was just...
There's no way out, is there?
I won't die here! Not in a place like this!
This would seem to be the end.
Phase?
Edge, you're the last who remains. It is not too late. Accept the new world. If you shall but accept, your pain shall disappear. You shall yet exist as a component of the new universe. This universe which casts such a dark shadow over memory shall cease to be. Come, Edge.
Why do you laugh?
I'm not laughing at you, FaZe.
I told you not to use that name.
I was laughing at myself. I may have given you a pretty good talking to earlier, but what you said, well, it almost got to me. The things I can never forget, things I want to forget, what if it could all be erased, wiped clean? There are times when I want that, but that's just not right.
What is not right?
Even if we fail, we can better ourselves so we don't fail again. We're faced with so much pain, heartache, and sorrow. But we can toughen our hearts so that we can bear it. That's how we manage to overcome it all. We can clear a path forward on our own, and at the end of that path, that's where we can find true evolution.
But people are not nearly so wise. They will continue to make their foolish mistakes. You know it is true, yet still you will not accept my new universe.
No, I won't. It's the one thing I'm not going to let go of. FaZe, I don't believe evolution is real unless it's guided by the heart. I know just how precious one's own path is. Carved out by one's own hand. Walked one step at a time. I've met so many people, so many friends. Sometimes they broke my heart, and sometimes they enriched it, held me up, encouraged me to keep moving forward. FaZe, you were one of those people.
Never, never utter that name again!
FaZe.
I've had enough of your nonsense, Edge! You can't get out of there anyway!
No, I can. Because I finally understand. I know exactly what that light is.
so sorry, Edge. We didn't...
It's all right. I always believed in you.
Why? How is it that you stand before me? Why do you point your blade at me again? How did you manage to return?
I saw the light.
A light, you say?
A small, fleeting light that seemed as if it could go out at any moment. But such a kind one.
Stop! Stop! Do not look at me that way!
That light, it guided me and held me up. I'm glad, Phase. I'm glad that your own light is still there.
Phase is gone! Phase is nowhere!
Phase.
Silence! How dare you address me by that weakling's name?
We'll say it again and again and again. Phase. 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 Phase.
Please!
Phase.
Stop! Halt! Stop! Please! Please! Don't! We are Phase! He is not! Finally we have the power we craved! Save all! Evolution to conquer irrationality! A universe in which all shall be happy!
Phase, you...
The flower! I will! We will! I must! Protect! Destroy! Uniform world. A vast universe of perfect harmony.
Phase!
My power shall never be exhausted, as long as the strength of my desire and will remain.
Phase, you were just too kind. Kinder than anyone else. But your kindness was too much for this universe. I'm going to stop you! As your friend, I'm going to stop you!
I see. Very well. Prove yourself to me, Edge Maverick!
Here I am! Phase!
I am Satan, he who shall set right this distorted universe. Yourself to the
Radiance of true evolution.
It seems that I lose. I knew you were strong, Edge.
It was really close. You were strong too.
It's nice to hear that. Because all I ever wanted.
Phase! Limmel.
What's wrong, Limmel? That look doesn't suit you very well.
You dummy, Phase. You're just a big, hopeless dummy.
Yes, I think so too. Though it's a little vexing to find myself agreeing with you.
I lied to you, Kay.
Limmel?
The truth is, your cloak kinda did look okay on you. But only kinda.
Thank you, Limmel. It makes me kind of happy to hear you say that.
What's going on, Meow?
It would seem that Nox Obscurus has begun to collapse. I assume it is because the energy supply cannot be maintained now that Mr. Phase has been defeated. Or to be more accurate, now that the Grigori that merged with him has been destroyed.
That makes sense. In other words, Nox Obscurus doesn't have enough energy left to hold itself together any longer.
I believe that analysis is correct, Mrs. Muria.
I imagine the analysis can probably wait.
You're wasting time too, Aramat!
We have to go. Hurry!
Come on. Let's go home.
Edge.
You go on ahead, Limmel.
Edgy. But...
Mr. Edge!
We'll be fine! Take care of Limmel!
But...
Just do it!
I believe in you, Mr. Edge.
Edge, tell me, where did I go wrong? All I ever wanted was to become strong. Like you, Edge. No matter how dark or difficult the path, you always came through it, growing step by step. I wanted to become a man like you, always walking forward.
That's nothing. You still can, you know. You're walking forward now, aren't you?
I see. That's exactly where I went wrong, isn't it? I needed to keep moving forward, on my own feet, no matter how far, no matter how difficult, no matter how painful. You told me that, showed me that so many times. But instead, I grabbed hold of the power I found in front of me. Because my heart was weak. Too fragile to withstand the sorrow and pain. I gave myself up to that power and became so proud. What a fool I am.
What should we do? Look!
It's a transfer symbol!
Run!
Wait, I thought we couldn't use transfer symbols here.
I imagine we're able to use them because the connection between Nox Obscurus and the missing procedure has been severed.
Let me go! Edge! Edge is still back there!
No! There's no way I could let go of you now! Over here. Just a little more.
Come on!
Here we go! What? Let go! Edge! Edge,
No!
Edge! Edge! No!
Rain,
no, let go!
Calm down!
Let go of me!
Now!
Edge!
Daisy, you're still inside, Kay.
Let go!
We can't wait any longer.
No!
The symbol will
No,
be called the
Edge!
collapse.
No, Edge, let go! Edge! Edge!
I'm not letting go! I won't let go of you!
Edge, why are you trying so hard?
Don't look at me like that! You're going to be strong like me, right? Come on! We're getting out of here! And then we'll all be together again!
It feels nice.
Huh?
Hearing you call back to me from ahead. Running after you. Following your lead. always trying my best to help you. I hope someday.
Phase?
Edge, I know you can.
As for the previous announcement, mankind has taken its first steps into the vast ocean known as space, expanding our knowledge of a world shrouded in mystery. More than anything, our encounters with new comrades have been a great boon to our species and represent a symbol of hope for our future. Even so, from this day forth, we must acknowledge that we are members of a pan-galactic humanity, all of whom must share in our universe's destiny. I ask you then, how are we to proceed? In any way, on any planet, there exists an order that must be protected. The collapse of that order means the collapse of that planet. If we have been entrusted with even a small part of our universe's fate, the answer is simple. We must learn the order of the galaxy and protect it. In order to join hands with our new friends across the universe and usher in a bright future, we are duty-bound to engrave a single promise upon our hearts. At the consensus of all on Earth, and as a member of this great galaxy, we now present a guide to protecting peace in the universe. The Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. May the establishment of this pact mark the first step toward a bright and prosperous future. And I would like you to know, there was a group of nameless heroes who entrusted us with the institution of this most noble pact. Yes, heroes who paved our way into space with great difficulty, who never once backed down from adversity to the very end. I thought I might tell you about what's going to happen next. Recent events have served to purge the Eldarians' ill feelings, and we now also enjoy friendship with EN2. We intend to foster fine relationships, compensating each other for the areas in which we lack. And of course, we intend to support the Eldarians' emigration efforts completely. Currently, the best option for their emigration appears to be Lemurus.
In the distant past, our ancestors spoke of a utopia that we have long yearned to locate, a planet of paradise known as Lemuria. Not long ago, a coordinate signal arrived from our ancestors thousands of years old. We discovered that those coordinates matched Lemurus exactly, and that our ancestors who disappeared into space long ago were the progenitors of the people of Lemurus. Together with our own flesh and blood brethren, we will use Eldarian technology to build a wonderful planet.
The missing procedure was suppressed only through the cooperation of both Earthlings and Eldarians. X offers thanks and wishes to continue cultural exchange. Of course, certain limits will have to be set.
Earthlings, Eldarians, Morphus, people of Lemurus and Roke. Indeed, all the intelligent life forms we are sure to encounter. I'm certain we will be able to join hands with them. As we will be continuing to explore undeveloped planets, your experiences will be invaluable. In the hopes of building a better future for us all, I would like to formally request your cooperation.
We can't do that, sir.
And might I ask why not?
Back when we first landed on Lemuris, the people living there, they referred to us as gods. And naturally, as gods, they clung to us. They truly believed we would grant them happiness. Don't you think that resembles the way the Cardianon revered the Grigori as their epiphanies of guidance?
I have to agree. It is indeed similar.
In the end, the Cardianon were destroyed by the very powers granted to them by the Grigori they worshipped. Another planet, one very similar to Earth, was the same. Provided with technology beyond their understanding, they became intoxicated and chose to walk the path of their own destruction.
Edge.
In all probability, we'll continue to set foot on many more distant planets. But some of them will still have young civilizations. If we were to extend our hands to them, it would mean their evolution would cease to be their own. It would cease to be rightful. It would be warped evolution. We would be forcing futures on those planets that they would otherwise have no way of choosing on their own. If we continue our space exploration irresponsibly, we ourselves will be no different from the Grigori. We'll become like the missing procedure, entities that would cause the entire universe to collapse.
I do understand your point of view, Mr. Maverick. However, we are nothing like the Grigori. If we guide these peoples toward proper evolution, our universe will more rapidly become hospitable. Wouldn't that be the best future for all concerned?
Even so, I believe that the walking of one's own path is rightful evolution, not being nudged from an outside source.
Mr. Maverick.
Taking evolution simply handed to you is easy. But if I were to acknowledge that, I would never be able to face Phase again. All he wanted was to protect everything. That's why he craved that immense power. He had a just heart, a kind heart. But the power was simply too immense, and distorted even his kindness. I ceased to believe in him. But even so, in the end, he understood me. He accepted me. And most of all, he saved me. That is why this is the one thing I cannot allow. I won't let those last moments we spent together go to waste.
When we Eldarians emigrate to Lemuris, we will abandon our civilization and all our technology. I promise you.
What?
Mr. Gagon, you can't.
It's all right. If our brother accepted your decision, we can have no complaints. We will begin on Lemurus anew.
Well, it is sudden evolution which stimulates the missing procedure. Yes, it is certainly possible we could become the source of that. Very well. EN2 will remain hidden in space, and we shall continue to observe the missing procedure as well.
Giotto! Are you absolutely sure?
Of course, it's not a problem. You know, X is rather fond of you.
I suppose it would be somewhat puerile for me to continue to persist here.
Commander.
Very well. We will no longer seek technological assistance from the Eldarians or EN2. We shall have to obfuscate the existence of the missing procedure, and convincing the powers that be will certainly not be easy.
Indeed it won't. Of course you'll have my full support, sir.
It's going to get busy around here. Don't expect to get a whole lot of rest.
Understood!
Space Date 12. The story of the heroes that saved the universe, a story known only to a few, has reached its conclusion. Meanwhile, they too were about to set out upon their own new journey. Edge Maverick, of the Transportation Agency.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport Captain. Further, Remi Sionji.
Sir.
I appoint you to the position of Interplanetary Transport First Officer.
I am honored
to accept, sir.
I'm sure it isn't easy, but the formalities are important, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. It's just this uniform. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Just bear it a little longer. There's someone I'd like to introduce you to.
Introduce us to?
He's the man who designed the new ship you'll be flying. Come on in.
Klaus?
Klaus? You must have me confused with someone else.
This is Professor Trillis Baktine. He's the man who managed to implement the Eldarian warp technology we received. A living legend of the Terran Alliance.
Commander. I mean, President. Please, don't flatter me too much. I'm afraid it might go to my head. You'll take care of the ship I built, won't you?
Yes, sir! I, Transport Captain Edge Maverick, take full responsibility for your ship, sir.
You two may not have had much publicity, but I've heard all about you from the President. I'm in full agreement with your opinions.
Huh?
We still have to rely on Eldarian technology for the moment, but my dream is to surpass it someday, with technology developed here on Earth. I promise I'll create a warp drive even more advanced than the Eldarian subspace bubble technology. Besides, no scientist wants a breakthrough handed to him on a plate. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? What is it?
It's nothing, sir. I'm just... happy. Really. That's all it is.
Edge. Do you think we made...
Yeah. This is how it should be. Definitely. How it should be. I, Edge Maverick.
I, Remi Sionji.
We hereby take up our positions as interplanetary transport officers.
Oh my, oh dear. Why am I so explosively popular? Meow, meow, meow.
Chicken, 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 chicken!
Oh no, this is not good. In fact, it's worse than when I was with Mary. Legs, thighs, wings! Something about those words sounds awfully sinister. Oh my goodness! There's danger all around, isn't there? Nowhere to run.
Meow, meow!
Wow! I'm flying! I'm really flying!
Lucian. It took me a while, but finally, I can listen to your last words without crying. In the beginning, all I could feel was hatred. I thought there was no way I would ever be able to find happiness in a world without you. But I decided to at least try. Thank you, Lucian. Thank you for leaving me your message. And Edge, Crow. I want to thank you two as well. Thank you for setting me free from my anger and despair.
You're an Earthling.
How do you...
Nothing special. I have some experience with Earthlings.
Who are you?
That voice, was it one of your comrades? Looks like their habits rubbed off on me. Well, I suppose this should be entertaining. It's not as if death comes easy to me anyway.